By the end of this video, you'll know the 3 signals that makes people trust you instantly. Not over weeks, not after you prove yourself. I'm talking the moment you walk in. I'm going to show you exactly what the top 1% do differently so that when you speak, people believe you. When you pitch, they lean in. And when you ask, they say yes. If you can nail these 3 signals, you'll never have to convince anyone of anything again. Here's how it works. I've spent 35 years advising CEOs, founders, and world-class performers, and I've watched the same pattern play out hundreds of times. Somebody walks into the room with the best idea, the best pitch, the best credentials, and they lose the room in 30 seconds. Not because they said the wrong thing, but because people didn't feel safe with them. On the flip side, I've seen people with average ideas close 8-figure deals because everybody in the room trusted them immediately. The difference wasn't talent and it wasn't charisma. It was 3 specific signals they were sending that most people completely miss. And once I started teaching these signals, I watched people go from being ignored to being followed. Founders who couldn't raise capital suddenly had investors chasing them. Execs who couldn't influence their teams became the ones everybody wanted to work for. Same people, same skills, different signals. So here are the 3 signals. I'm going to break down exactly how to use them. Signal 1, certainty. When you speak, do you believe what you're saying? Not just with your words, but with your body. Here's what most people do wrong. They hedge, they soften, they add, I think, or maybe, or kind of, or things like this. And the second you hedge, people stop trusting you. So here's what you want to do instead. Speak in declaratives. Say, this is how it works, instead of, I think this might work. Match your tone to your words. If you're saying something with confidence, your voice can't go up at the end like a question. And hold eye contact longer than feels comfortable. When you break eye contact first, you signal uncertainty. So here's the fix. Count to 3 in your head before you look away. Do that, and people will start believing you before you even finish your sentence. Signal number 2, consistency. Does everything about you line up? Your energy, your tone, your timing, your body language. Because the moment something feels off, people check out. Here's the test. Record yourself speaking and then watch it back with no sound. Does your body language match what you're saying? If you're talking about something serious but smiling, that's inconsistency. If you're talking about momentum but moving slowly, that's inconsistency. So here's the fix. Slow down. Most people speed up when they're nervous, but speed reads as anxiety. Calm people move slower, they talk slower, they pause longer. So match your pace to your message. If you want people to feel safe with you, you have to look like somebody who's in control. And then signal number 3 is calm. Can you stay composed when pressure hits? Because panic spreads faster than confidence, and people follow whoever feels safest. Here's what happens in high-stake moments. Somebody challenges you. Somebody asks a hard question. Something goes wrong. Most people react. Their voice changes, the energy spikes, they rush to defend themselves. And the second you react, you lose trust. Here's what to do instead. Pause before you respond. Take a breath. Let the silence sit. When you pause, you signal control. When you rush, you signal fear. And then respond in the same tone that you started with. Not with defensiveness, not reactive, just steady. The people who can do this, they own every room they walk into. Now, here's the thing. You can't fake these signals. You can't perform them because people feel the difference between somebody who's acting confident and somebody who is confident. So if you want to build real trust, the kind that moves decisions, opens doors, makes people want to follow you, you have to practice this until it becomes who you are. Not a tactic, not a trick, a way of being. If you want the full breakdown, the exact drills that I use to train CEOs on these 3 signals, I built a training that walks you through every scenario. How to handle objections without losing trust. How to pitch without sounding desperate. How to lead without needing to convince. It's not for everybody, but if you're serious about becoming somebody people instantly believe in, the link is in the description, and I'll see you inside.